Inside the Karakuan underground arena, Takugawa commented, "The fighters I have gathered here tonight, despite our being a minor organization, their strength is something of which I assure you. They're world stage warriors. Of them, Kawada Takumi here is by far the best at grappling. He's at such an extremely high level that the national judo team comes to him for lessons. This ought to be good. Taketsurugi there. They call him the professor and the craftsman. That guy is the sumo master in the sumo world." Then the match begun. Without hesitation, the mixed martial artist performed a leg kick. They commented, "What? A low kick. He kicked him in the leg. He kicks so fast, you can't see it. You hear the sound first. A mock kick." Then Kawada tried to follow up with a high kick. But it was only a feint to unleash a one-leg tackle. He's caught in a ground move. He may be a sekiwake, but with his leg caught like that. Heh. An amateur with an ashitori. You're mine. So heavy. Yokozuna Raiho added. It's no good. You can be a weightlifter, you still won't lift a Rikishi. To Rikishi, for one's foot to so much as lift up from the ground is shameful. Against this forcible uprooting, his technical ability to prevent being raised was too great. Then the fighter performed a technique. He's going for his elbow. He's forcing his own arm in deeper to where he can't lock the elbow. Then the Rikishi lifts his arm. And he stared at the light heavyweight fighter, then finishing it off with a devastating throw. Kawada Takumi suffered a severe avulsion fracture. 7 months necessary for full recovery. Then another fighter entered the arena. Mixed martial arts heavyweight Aaron Murasith. Though his background is in wrestling, he packs a serious punch. All of his wins come from a punch. No need for the follow-up pound. Among those he has destroyed are several former boxers. Then the Rikishi performed a shiko. Takugawa commented, "Oh. Quite impressive. The top of Migashira. Shachihoko. Ryugoku's the thruster." Thruster? That nickname is rather Showa. You'll see in a moment how he'll apply that shiko. Known as the finest in the sumo world. Then Shachihoko stomped the ground. The chairman continued, "And another nickname he has is the man with the world's furthest mawashi." Farther than his mawashi? Farther than that giant's? No question about it. It's even further away that it is with Kiyage, who's 2 meters and 31 centimeters tall. 190 centimeters 151 kilograms. 181 centimeters 122 kilograms. Get a good look at that long reach. That sapari he has with that reach is the ultimate. Hence, the thruster. Even the peerless Yokozuna doesn't ordinarily get on his mawashi. That's right. That's why he's called the thruster. This'll be a striking battle. A slugfest. With both sides carrying the reputation of his own genre. Then suddenly, the Rikishi took a deep stance. Takugawa added, "I see. He'll have nothing to do with mixed martial arts. The only thing Rikishi know is sumo. They only do sumo in sumo fashion. And yet, you say you can't lose. His opponent's an amateur. Even if he calls himself a pro. A Rikishi losing would be inexcusable. And that's what makes it Grand Sumo. You've the pride of the national sport." On the spur of the moment, the fighter tried to kick Shachihoko. However, the mighty Rikishi countered with a palm thrust, sending the heavyweight fighter flying really far. Takugawa commented, "A two-hand thrust?" But the mixed martial artist didn't give up just yet. He retaliated with a punch to the face. However, the Rikishi didn't seem to be affected one bit. So he threw a barrage of palm strikes, instantly knocking out the heavyweight fighter. Takugawa then quickly shouted, "The bout is over. The MMA fighter is unable to continue the match." After that, another fighter entered the arena. What he held high in pride was more than just his shoulders. He puffed out his chest as far as he could and walked with an exaggerated massive stride. Malignment of his excessively prideful manner has been silenced by his record. He is an extraordinary pinpoint hitter. Miyari Rikaizo. His background is traditional karate. Mieri may have been the one most excited for this test match against Grand Sumo. What makes you say that? Of those of the 6 fighters, Mieri's fighting method suffers the least from weight difference. Big or small, you have the same vital points. Sekiwake Shishimaru. 3-time Makuchi Yuusho. 18 Kanbashi. Hiramaka Rikishi victory against a Yokozuna. Without injuries, he'd have made Yokozuna long ago. The nickname history's strongest Sekiwake isn't an empty brag. Even in the sumo world, the only 2 to have ever thrown that monster Kyuge are the Yokozuna Raiho and Shishimaru here. His deadlift is titanic at over 400 kilograms. And he can bench press 200 kilograms easy. 182 centimeters, 181 kilograms. 187 centimeters, 103 kilograms. As he has in the past, time and again, Mieri Rikaizo is sure to show us just what size-transcending martial arts are. On the spur of the moment, the Sekiwake rushed towards the fighter. Fortunately, Mieri managed to counter with a kick to the chin, then following it up with an accurate strike to the temple, instantly knocking down the strongest Sekiwake in history. Takugawa then shouted, "He's unconscious." No. He came to. Mieri Rikaizo suffers spinal injury. Must undergo extended rest. What do you think of this chapter? Do you think the underground fighters has any chance of winning against these monstrous Rikishi? Comment down your opinion below. Special thanks to Stranger Dragons Prevail, Francois, The Real Zurvan, a Patreon of the Uts, Jacket, Johnny Might, JJF, OK, Vega Punk, Isam Harris, Awesome Swayable, Trond Becker, Thomas West, Casey, Dead Fox 0606, John Vinovich, Ahmed Zoyer, Mystic Venus, David Fritz, Joshua Ash, Mars Kane, Brandon Zipperl, Claudio Aguilera, Francisco Carrillo, Lowell, Ethan, Haas, Carrot, Brennan, and Will74. We really appreciate your help. If you want to support my channel, please subscribe to my Patreon, LR Shion. I will put a link in the description below. Our next video will be about Orochi Katsumi obtaining the precious arm of Retsukayo. Stay tuned.